Kody Brown pays $340,000. Coyote Pass debt cleared. How much did Meri, Janelle, and Christine get? Kody Brown's ambitious plans for the Coyote Pass property have slowly unraveled, mirroring the disintegration of his once tightly knit polygamist family. Purchased in 2018 for $820,000, the 14-acre plot in Flagstaff, Arizona, was originally envisioned as a fresh start. Kody dreamed of building 4 separate homes, one for each of his wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, within a shared, yet connected, family space. However, as cracks in the family's relationships deepened, so too did the problems surrounding the land. From the beginning, Coyote Pass played a central role in Sister Wives, symbolizing hope and unity when the Browns moved from Las Vegas in season 13. But that unity proved fragile. As separations and growing tensions took hold, the family's plans began to fall apart. Christine was the first to officially leave the marriage, and later, both Janelle and Meri followed. This left Kody with just one remaining wife, Robyn, his only legal spouse, and a fractured dream. Season 19 of Sister Wives paints a clear picture of the unraveling. Kody and the wives had divided the land into 4 sections, with Kody's name shared on each parcel. But with Meri moving to Utah to start anew and Christine already gone, questions swirled about who would retain ownership and whether the land could be salvaged or sold. The family's internal conflict only deepened as financial strain entered the picture. Faced with a looming deadline, the Browns had just 75 days to pay off what they still owed on the property. If they failed to come up with the funds, the bank could seize the land. This put further pressure on an already volatile situation. Meri, who only had partial ownership of one section, was particularly vocal about her concerns. She feared losing her share entirely if the land was sold under duress or taken by the bank. While Kody continued to express hopes of building homes, the practicality of doing so became increasingly unlikely. With only Robyn still in the family fold, the idea of a large, shared living space seemed obsolete. Disputes over the land's future turned bitter, with conversations around selling it altogether taking center stage in the show's most recent episodes. What was once seen as a symbol of unity has now become a source of division and financial hardship. The dream of Coyote Pass appears to be slipping through Kody's fingers, weighed down by fractured relationships, legal entanglements, and monetary woes. For fans of Sister Wives, the fate of the property reflects the deeper unraveling of the Brown family, a once unified household now struggling to navigate the aftermath of personal and financial breakdowns. Kody and Robyn Brown list Coyote Pass for $1.65 million after clearing land debt. What this means for the future of the Brown family. Significant changes may be on the horizon for the Brown family, as new developments surrounding their long-discussed Coyote Pass property have emerged. According to the U.S. Sun reported in June 2023 that Kody Brown and his ex-wife Janelle had officially paid off a $340,000 debt on the Coyote Pass land. In addition, a separate $140,000 balance on a parcel under Robyn Brown's name was also settled. With both debts cleared, Fidelity National Title Agency confirmed the land was fully paid off, setting the stage for a potential shift in the Sister Wives storyline going into season 19. The biggest twist came in August, when In Touch reported that Kody and Robyn had put the entire Coyote Pass property on the market with a hefty asking price of $1.65 million. The decision to sell this land, once intended as the future homesite for the Brown family's communal living dream, signals major changes for Kody and Robyn, as well as potential closure to a long and contentious chapter in the family's story. Coyote Pass has been a central storyline in the Brown family's journey, symbolizing both hope and deep-seated conflict. Over the years, the plan was for each wife to have her own home on the sprawling Arizona property. However, those dreams gradually unraveled as family relationships fell apart. Christine Brown was the first wife to officially cut ties with the land and the plural marriage. After announcing her separation from Kody in November 2021, she took formal steps to sever financial ties as well. In July 2022, Christine transferred ownership of her portion of the land back to the family. According to People, she executed the transaction as a deed of gift, accepting only $10 for land that had been valued at over $213,000. Christine's move was seen as a final goodbye. She wanted to return to her home state of Utah and create distance from Kody and the rest of the Brown family. Ownership disputes over the remaining parcels of Coyote Pass continued to simmer. Janelle, in particular, has had ongoing conflict with Kody over her share of the property. Kody initially claimed majority ownership of the land, but both Janelle and Meri maintained that each of them owned 25%. The situation grew even more complex as recent reports indicated Kody had restructured the ownership breakdown. He and Robyn now reportedly hold 50% ownership each, while Janelle and Meri are left with 25% each. Feeling her interests were being sidelined, Janelle hired a lawyer to formally represent her in the dispute, according to People. The confusion around the land's ownership wasn't limited to verbal claims. At one point, Starcasm_IG on Instagram reported that Kody had transferred a smaller parcel of Coyote Pass to both Meri and Janelle for a symbolic $10. However, the outlet later corrected its report, stating that the women had actually been given a larger share than initially believed. Updated land records now reflect that 4 family members, Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri, co-own the 2 larger lots on the property. These lots each have unique acreage, and the family has also divided 2 smaller plots of equal size among themselves. With the land now officially paid off and listed for sale, the future of Coyote Pass appears to be headed in a completely different direction than originally envisioned. Rather than being the site of a shared family compound, it may soon be sold to an outside buyer, further distancing Kody and Robyn from the rest of the family. The decision to sell could be driven by mounting financial pressures or simply a desire to close this chapter and start anew. Season 19 of Sister Wives is expected to explore the aftermath of these property changes and the continuing emotional and financial strain they've caused. The sale of Coyote Pass not only marks the end of a dream, but also highlights the fractured state of the once unified Brown family. What was once seen as a symbol of plural unity has now become the centerpiece of their unraveling. As fans eagerly await the new season, all eyes are on how the Browns, particularly Kody and Robyn, will move forward from here. Will the sale bring closure, or will it only deepen the tensions between Kody and his former wives? One thing is certain, the fate of Coyote Pass will be a key storyline in the family's ongoing journey. What was once seen as a symbol of plural unity has now become the centerpiece of their unraveling. As fans eagerly await the new season, all eyes are on how the Browns, particularly Kody and Robyn, will move forward from here. Will the sale bring closure, or will it only deepen the tensions between Kody and his former wives? One thing is certain, the fate of Coyote Pass will be a key storyline in the family's ongoing journey.